Umbaru. Hello, Anthony. I also have not heard from you in a while. Yes, I've been out of commission for a while. Sorry about that, everyone. I hope you all can forgive me. Life's just been hectic lately. Is the game too loud or too quiet or anything? Let's see. Okay. I got me a tea so that I can enjoy a tea. Drinking some tea. Hello, Incendo. How are you doing?
Now that's a cool hover bike. When I was young, I always dreamt of riding one of these. Still do, actually.
That looks dangerous to me. I thought these were illegal.
I can't make a real living without some risks.
Let's see.
Where are you going, Mr. BROK?
Okay.
Let's look around.
Sure.
Let's look around, but he also won't let me leave. Enter. Yes. How far are you in this? I don't know.
Maybe we should.
Huh?
Someone heard us.
Let's enter.
Who are you?
We're here to investigate.
No kidding, man. The chief of police said he'd send his best investigators. I didn't expect to see a darn croc and an ugly boy.
Well, that's very rude of you.
Watch your tongue. We're here to help.
Uncle Wes sent us. You can call him to check.
No point. I know the old weasel. I shouldn't be surprised.
No time to waste. Fill us in on the situation.
Yeah, I should have guessed he wouldn't take time for that either.
Yesterday I tried a Monster Peach iced tea. It's a shame that I liked it because I think those might be rare. Are Monster energy drinks not easy to find where you live? Because honestly, they're like everywhere where I live. Racist. Let's see.
A squealer? Given my recent experience, I'm not used to trusting those guys. Is he any different?
It's interesting to me how the characters keep describing themselves as human, but then they also acknowledge that there's different animals, and in particular they have a special term for mice and rats as squealers. It's interesting. It's
One of the two
not
engineers
exactly the
that
most consistent.
disappeared.
Living? Aren't they supposed to work here?
Same. They never leave the place.
What makes you think the situation is serious?
I do regular room checks. During my last one, I just couldn't find Dr. Hush.
Couldn't he just be hiding somewhere?
Man, don't take me for an amateur. I've looked all over the place. Besides, the guy's medical devices stopped indicating any vitals for hours.
The common monster is common, not those variants. Interesting. That's interesting because it's like, I feel like at this point, for me, it's honestly rare to see the regular Monster energy drink. It seems like most places dedicate most of their space to having all the different variants because people tend to like the variants of Monster more than the regular one, at least around here. Squealers, that sounds very sus. It does indeed.
Maybe he arranged his escape and left while he didn't look.
Impossible. As you've seen, lasers block the entrance constantly. Even the engineers aren't allowed to leave without permission, which is by request to us agents. Well, Dr. Hush didn't make any such request.
That place sounds like prison.
I know those intellectual types. They don't mind dedicating their whole life to working on their crazy projects. Shade is a good example of that. I'm pretty sure they asked for it.
The croc is correct. They said to me once that studies have proven this way of living enhances creativity. To me, that's just an excuse to do whatever they want, but the heck do I know? The barriers are for their own protection from outside threats.
Yeah, totally not paranoid.
You should know. That fits the description of most drummers. Can't blame them with all those drones roaming outside. But they created this situation themselves.
Okay. One thing Kingdom Hearts does is stay consistent with its weird terms for better or worse. For the most part, the only thing I can really think of in Kingdom Hearts that they never acknowledge that I really wish they would is like whether or not like the human characters and the animal characters, like, you know, Donald and Goofy and stuff, whether or not like all the stuff that we exclusively see happening to like the original characters, like the anime characters that Tetsuya Nomura designs, like Heartlesses and Nobodies and stuff, can those things happen to like Donald and Goofy and Mickey and stuff? Or are they immune because they're not technically human? Is this a thing that only happens to humans, or can this happen to anyone? I think technically in Kingdom Hearts 2 they imply that there's a Heartless of Scar, but that's about it. That's like the only time they ever really come close to acknowledging that I can think of.
Anything you can tell me on that missing engineer, Dr. Hush?
Just your average scientist in his 40s. Pretty sure his only family and friends are his bot prototypes.
In his 40s, you say? So daddy material?
Bots? He's making them?
Not exactly. He specialized in AI programming. He occupies the room on the left.
When was the last time he was seen?
I arrived this morning at 3 a.m. When I take my shift, I always check on him. He was there.
So, you saw him? Are you certain?
Yeah, in the flesh.
Did he exit his room after that?
Yeah, I saw him go to the restroom. His medical tracking stopped at around 5 a.m. That thing isn't very precise, so it could have been 1 or 2 hours before or after.
What? With all the advanced technology available, you'd think this would be accurate.
It's called living privacy.
Even if you're dead?
I won't pretend to know your job, Croc Detective, but you shouldn't jump to conclusions. You better darn well be alive. I can't afford losing my job.
You mentioned 2 engineers, didn't you?
Yeah, Dr. Mink is the other one.
They do explain in Kingdom Hearts 2 when they explain Heartless and Nobodies, Yen Sid uses Donald as an example for turning into Heartless and Nobody. Oh, right. Honestly, I don't remember most of the spiel that he goes on, because I have not played Kingdom Hearts 2 as much as I have played Kingdom Hearts 1, and I kind of didn't like that part of the game, because I felt like it just kind of dumped all the exposition on your lap at the beginning of the game instead of weaving it through the plot better. I didn't like that part.
He's working on nanobots. Kind of the I-know-it-all type.
How do they get along?
They don't. They're like cats and dogs, always bickering over stupid things. Yet they've never asked to be moved to another lab. I guess it's just a game of rivalry.
Let's hope so. I've been meaning to ask, what's a squealer doing here in the drums?
None of your business.
Just mentioning. I thought your clan had been banished from the whole country.
What clan? I'm forbidden from regular jobs just because some others screwed up years ago?
Well,
Shut up. You know nothing. I hate people like you. All focused on looks. Empty brains.
Ooh, seems like a touchy subject.
Okay.
A squealer. Give him.
Does he like any of my items? Probably not. I don't think I really have anything interesting to show him.
I'll take a look around.
Not too soon. You better solve this fast. I was supposed to finish my shift 1 hour ago. I won't get paid for this overtime.
Let's see. Flowers?
Nice flowers. These make me feel nostalgic for some reason. Whose room is this?
Dr. Hush's.
The guy who disappeared? Let's have a look.
Sir, you were racist against Crocs when we entered the room. Chill. Yeah, honestly.
Some kind of grease spot.
Don't do that, sir.
Tastes like coffee. That's Dr. Hush's? Seems locked. Oh, so this adds some kind of ramp?
Well, that's interesting.
parts for experiments, maybe? Let's look around.
Sure.
Some information is displayed. Tidy, 90% charged. Do not disturb until charge is complete. It's apparently been charging since 5:10 in the morning?
Okay. Bed.
Looks rough. You'd think such valuable personnel would get decent quality mattresses.
Biscuit? Is that a biscuit? That's what it says.
Energizing biscuits. Dr. Hush must have been eating them before disappearing. There are crumbs all over the table. Even on the floor. You'd think scientists would be less clumsy.
Drawer.
What's in there? Nothing in particular. I know this
Lamp.
model. It was pretty popular 20 years ago.
Looks ugly. What could have made them so popular?
I was about to say, honestly, it looks terrible.
Beats me. An animated painting.
An NFT?
This bot is the one displayed on the screen? I'll try turning it.
Warning! Do not disturb until charge is complete.
Oops.
You should listen, Mr. Brock. Otherwise, we might damage it.
No. No one likes NFTs. What's Baloo been up to recently? Mostly work and trying to get things around in my real life. As I've mentioned before, I live in an apartment and I would like to not live in an apartment anymore, just because it kind of makes it hard for me to do the kind of stuff that I actually want to do, like doing song covers and stuff. So I've mostly been trying to work toward making that happen. So hopefully that will happen sooner rather than later, but I have a feeling it's at least going to be over a year before I can make that happen. So, but I'm making progress, and that's what matters.
What's in there?
The restroom.
I'll have a peek. No one's there. I'll examine this room later.
If you insist.
The recipient for the pipe?
Speaking of song, I discovered Chainsaw Man. Fuck yeah, the music in Chainsaw Man is so good. I love the theme song. I love Kenji Onezu.
As empty as my willingness to examine it.
Yes, the OP is so good.
A pipe mail in the middle of the hall?
Those guys receive shipments all the time.
OMG, Anthony, yas. Hey there, little bro. Glad I could be here. Thank you. Hi, Kage. Welcome back from MFF. I hope you and everyone had a wonderful time while you were there.
Mostly aimed for their material printers, but also their junk food. It's very practical.
Can't see anything special about it, but it's shut. Any way to open it?
Nah, it's totally automatized, and only goes one way. The only thing those scientists produce is information. They never need to send anything physically.
Makes sense.
I bet Baloo didn't even watch episode 9. Whore. You're right, I haven't watched episode 9 yet. I still need to catch up on Chainsaw Man, but I'm not that far behind. I think 9 is the only episode I still need to watch.
Huh? I hear music. A loud beat. Pretty catchy.
Go away. I'm busy.
It was very awesome. I had lots of fun and got to enjoy some fun stuff with Arrow and Icy. I bet you did! I'm glad you got to hang out with those two. They're nice. Episode 9 was so freaking good. I'm excited to see it. I'll probably watch it once we're done with this.
Open.
Hey, who the heck are you?
Such a nice way to introduce yourself. Mind if I enter?
Of course I mind. I'm in the middle of something important.
I'm hiding a dead body!
Like dancing?
Hmm.
I'm here to...
Get out! You again? I wasn't clear enough.
I'm the deliverer. Got pizza for you.
Impossible. All our orders are delivered through the pipe hill.
Oops.
You again?
I'm a detective. I'm here to investigate.
Oh gosh!
Hey!
I paid all my taxes. Leave me alone.
Okay.
You again? I wasn't clear enough.
I'm hitting the yoinky sploinky. Soft threat.
Leave me alone, reptile.
Listen, you got 2 seconds to step aside, or else I might start getting a bit angry. And there ain't any punching bags around to vent my frustration.
All right. Please, don't hurt me. So, why are you here?
Huh? What the? Guard!
Hey, what's going on? Dr. Hush? Oh, this is impossible.
Oh my gosh. Is he?
Well, case solved.
But that doesn't make any sense.
So much for looking all over the place, huh?
I swear, he wasn't there.
It's true. What the heck is going on here?
I'll tell you what. Dr. Hush is dead as a doornail.
Bum bum bum.
That can't be. A murder in the drums?
Now I get it. Mink, you wouldn't let me in when I checked this morning. Seems like you had a very good reason for that.
Top switch, soft threat, bottom.
Are you accusing me? You're out of your mind.
There's a corpse in your room, man. What do you have to say about that?
Now, relax. This murder case is in my hands. Let's not jump to conclusions. Guard, block all exits.
Already done, Big Snout.
Then block all communications from outside. Nobody enters or exits this building. And no data either.
On my way.
And you, stay here. Don't move an inch.
Oh, you can't be serious.
Monokuma, a body has been discovered. Uh-oh.
I've got a ton of work ahead. I'm late on schedule.
God, tea is delicious.
Of course a simple mind like you wouldn't understand it.
Your colleague is dead. At this stage, all I can say is that you're a suspect. But even if you're innocent, what do you think might happen if I don't find the culprit? Who's to say you're not the next one on the list?
Ooh. Rats. Even dead, that guy keeps aggravating me.
You're the only one who can explain the tech-savvy stuff, so...
I'll save you time. I'll follow you around so you can keep an eye on me.
When we start the trial, I think we're kind of starting it right now.
Good.
Good old-fashioned murder mystery.
I'm impressed, Mr. Brock. Even with all that, you keep your cool.
Yeah?
Did you already solve a murder case before?
Not that I can remember. But I watched some noir livies when I was young. Seemed like the appropriate things to say.
Oh, well, you're still pretty cool.
Thanks. Why is this happening to me? Can't I have a normal day for once?
Can't believe this is the first Dangle Rumpus Baloo will play. Who's the one who doesn't shower? I think that might be Brock, actually. Alright, let's see.
Ugh, really not my kind of art.
You have no taste.
A ray of light?
Yup. 10 feet of enjoyment. Ever heard of ray therapy? The hot temperature reduces stress and prevents aging.
Could this be used to hurt someone?
At maximum power, it could burn your skin.
Not killing someone, though.
Maybe if you were to spend years underneath it.
Okay.
I heard some sound coming from the room earlier. Must have been output from there. I guess Dr. Mink was listening to music?
Mr. Brock, there's no time to sleep.
Just, testing if something is unusual about this bed.
So?
It's, unusually comfortable compared to mine.
Croc, have you heard of AI art? Please don't say you are stinky, Date und our belly. Let's see.
Oh, don't tell me. These are, things.
Nanites, also called nanobots.
Yeah, close enough. What are these for?
Are you serious? We've been using them for ages.
Now that you mention it, I think Leah used them in conjunction with medicine.
Yes, their main usage is health. Inject them, and they can repair your body from the inside.
Neato.
Well, there's a recurring rumor in our nanobot community. A scientist would have succeeded to take direct control of a host through the use of nanites.
Sounds scary.
Indeed. But let me reassure you, this never happened. If someone had truly made such a discovery, he'd be the most famous scientist in the world.
So, you didn't?
I wish.
Wires.
I guess you could strangle someone with those wires?
See any strangulation marks on the body?
Not really.
Stain.
Is that blood? It looks stretched.
Glove and headset.
That glove.
It's for manipulating 3D objects and holograms. How do you think we build our prototypes?
What about the headset?
A diagnosis tool. Nanomachines reproduce the behavior of insects. In particular, they make barely audible sounds depending on the situation. This amplifies their noise, so I can make it out. Why do I even bother explaining?
Sorry, had some bad sleep lately.
Nanomachines, son. Let's see. Tablet.
Don't touch this!
Why? Does it bite?
Don't play stupid. Can't you see that's my work tablet? It contains confidential information.
So?
Do you have any idea what could happen if it fell in the wrong hands?
No. But I'm the detective here, so I'm not giving you a choice.
Okay. Go ahead. Put your greasy hands on it.
I can't do anything. Is it locked?
Yes, obviously. There's security.
Well then, unlock it.
No.
What? Listen, buddy. I'm in no mood for jokes, so do your part, or this little friend of yours may accidentally end up stuck in your face.
If you insist. There, so?
On second thought, I can't understand any of it.
Let me see. Oh. At first glance, I don't see anything suspicious. This is some research data on power efficiency of nanites.
Okay. In any case, I don't see any blood on this tablet. Unless it's been wiped off. I doubt this is a crime weapon.
No. You think?
Can't exclude any possibility. I thought you were specialized in nanotechnics.
Nanotechnology.
Yeah, that. Small robots. Why the chemicals then?
Nanites act on a molecular level.
Oh, so you're making liquid robots?
Watch out!
Huh?
I'm working with acidic solutions. You better not put a finger in it.
May I put a leg in?
No!
Let's see. Where have I not? Dr. Hush and power socket.
That power socket. It's burnt down.
Oh, that's right. I tried hooking up an ancient bot the other day to help me with handling materials. Bad idea. It fried as soon as I hooked it up.
What bot?
Does it matter? I threw it away a week ago. so it's irrelevant to what's happening. All the other bots in this facility are modern.
You mean only old bots can cause this?
Yeah, manufactured pre-autarchism day, I'd say.
Interesting. Well, that would make sense if it bumped into his head. What's this? Some kind of apparatus? Ah, I see it now. That's one of those old-fashioned
I was about to say, it looks like one of those ugly lamps.
next to the body. I can't see anything important. Nice hands, though.
Oh, weirdo.
He's not holding anything, but... there's some black stains on his fingers. Blood here? Maybe it got there after the impact. Looks like he's been hit right there. With enough strength, could be enough to kill. No breathing. Poor guy. Looks like he was bludgeoned from behind. I should take a closer look at that stain. Empty pockets. I've rarely seen dead bodies, but I would have thought he'd be more stiff. Blood. Maybe it got there after the impact. That would make sense. Is that blood? It looks...
Let's see. Chem nerds, name your fave compound. No pink blood, no Danganronpa. Yeah, the blood in this is more orange than anything.
You okay?
Well, I didn't expect to investigate a murder on my first day. It's both neat and kinda scary, knowing there's a killer around us. You don't mind me staying close?
Of course.
Thanks.
What?
Something wrong? Dr. Mink, I have a few questions to ask you.
I was afraid you were going to say that.
But first,
Dun dun.
please swear to tell the truth.
Of course. I always do. Liars always end up contradicting themselves and revealing the truth. I do not want to waste time. Neither mine nor yours.
Very well. How long have you been working here?
Since I majored in research, about 5 years ago, we've both been selected to join this high-rank facility. The kind of opportunity that you can't turn down.
So I think I may have missed something. Why is our son's boyfriend with us? I forget. I know there was a reason, but I forget what it is. Was it? I think his uncle was mad at us. Is this Graph's cuck arc? This is the cuck arc that leads direct. This is the cuck arc that happens before the dad-son arc.
So you've known each other for a long time?
Yes, although we've never really been close.
Does this mean you don't like each other?
No, that's irrelevant. We just do our jobs and are entirely dedicated to it. We dedicate our lives so that humanity can progress.
No friends? No family or children either?
Loving a single person, raising a handful of individuals. We cannot afford to live such a petty life. We will be immortalized for our work forever. It will impact the lives of thousands, possibly even millions.
But...
No, but. I made this choice years ago, and I never regretted it for a second.
What a sad way to live. What can you tell me about Dr. Hush?
He's well, he was my colleague. He was dealing with macro-robotic, while I'm dealing with nano. We've been selected to work in the same building, as we're complementary.
And how is your relationship lately?
I see where you're going. Yes, it was a bit tense.
Why?
The government started shifting the funding to scientific projects. In particular, they reduced the budget for nanotechnology projects in favor of AI research.
This dude definitely has the freakiest porn on his tablet, most likely.
So this directly impacted your experiments?
Listen, that's true. We've always had some disagreements. But even with the budget alterations, I didn't hold a grudge against him. Actually, he's the one who changed. He barely talked to me anymore. And when he did, the situation got tense. Lately, I could swear he was even trying to avoid me. I just figured he was too busy. But now, I could never imagine he would end up like this.
He doesn't really look trustworthy. I better try and squeeze the facts out of him. See if there are contradictions in his statements. I'll look around for clues.
You better find out the culprit, because I wasn't involved in this.
There's an ad.
Hey,
Let's see.
got more questions. Anyone else here?
Nope. All visitors are required special permissions, and that includes drone deliveries. No one entered or exited the building until your arrival.
Hey, Doji, how you doing?
Why would you need deliveries if you've got a pipe mail in the hall?
I was about to ask, why do you have a giant finger in your inventory?
Some packages still can't pass through there, you know.
Could somebody use it to escape?
No way! You'd have to be cut into pieces. And that would surely leave some traces around.
Ooh, right. Are you the only guard?
I prefer the term security agent.
Whatever. Answer the question.
You know, being a witch bitch. Understandable.
Fortunately not. I couldn't stand being here all day. But there's only one of us at a time. The scientist was there when I arrived this morning. He disappeared during my shift.
Has this situation happened before?
I don't think so. I mean, those scientists may be crazy over the edge. They're locked up in here, so that limits the possibilities.
About Dr. Hush, what else can you tell me?
Dunno. You'd better take a look at this room. That should tell you more about the character.
Got it. Better not. Is he hiding something from me, though? I'll have to find out. A squeak? Stay put.
I don't have all day, you know.
Let's see. I was gonna say, we have to investigate the bathroom at some point.
A trash grinder. I wonder why the blades are so close to the surface. What do we have inside? Huh? A button? That's all?
Of course. What did you expect?
I saw Doji on the comment section of a Donkuri 990 Bayonetta video, and that felt like an out-of-body experience. And being hella gay for BROK right now, buff Krog daddy make me lusty.
Usually our health chip will detect any problem and send whatever we need immediately. This button is only for use in extreme situations, which are technically unthinkable, like a power outage, a meteorite falling down, or even,
A fire?
yes, even less probable. Press this, and you'll get a package delivered to the closest pipe to provide health cure basics.
If such a situation happened, would you even know how to use that minimal package?
Probably not, but who cares? It's not like it's going to happen anyway.
Yeah. Clothes. Ugh, they're smelly.
Don't touch that. Our maintenance bot will do the laundry.
This is, a shower?
What? No, a showlet.
You mean, this combines a shower and a toilet?
Oh, I get it now. You're from a faraway country, right?
Something like that. I've been out of touch with technology advances lately.
Well, it's a huge space and time saver. Enter the cabin and let it take care of you. The robotic hand removes your clothes. Then feel free to let it go while it washes you. When finished, it gives you new clothes.
Seems convenient.
I hate that. I hate that a lot.
Map of the building. I'll take it. It's hard to believe high-tech facilities still use hard paper maps. Makes sense in the eventuality of a power breakdown, though.
Meaty me?
I remember this. A holographic display to watch Livy's.
To watch a livey, say or think meaty, followed by the title.
You're not seriously considering it, are you?
I sense someone disagrees with your choice. Would you still like to start watching hilarious fairy tales?
No thanks.
The thoughts detection still doesn't work very well.
Yeah, must be that. A box of ants.
My favorites. Very fresh and crunchy.
I thought you'd use them for experiments.
We do, but nothing wrong with taking a snack sometimes.
I'm starting to like you.
Creepy.
A wardrobe on this side of the fridge. Nothing unusual, but... boy, those clothes are one heck of a pack. You couldn't even fit a paper between them. Inside, there's tons of coffee. Powder, more precisely.
What did you expect?
Dunno. A toothbrush, maybe?
Gents, the doctor has limits.
Toothbrush. Like a brush to clean our teeth. How silly. Why not a feet brush then?
Their water is so full of chemicals that they lost their need for it.
Weird.
What restroom doesn't have its coffee machine? Knowing them, I bet this produces other drinks too.
No, just coffee.
Really?
We don't need anything else. Designing it for other uses would be a waste of resources.
Good point. Yep, there was coffee in there.
So, what does this mean?
That someone drank coffee?
Oh, I would have thought someone was in the restroom recently, and you'd ask the staff who drank it.
Yeah, sounds good. Did you drink that coffee, Mink?
I can relate. I was about to... I didn't know if I should say anything, but as soon as I heard him say that, oh, we don't need anything other than coffee, I was like, that sounds like Onyx.
It's Dr. Mink for you. And yes,
When exactly?
around 4:40. I always get a bit peckish during Techno Junkie.
Is that some kind of show?
Yes. It lasts for 30 minutes approximately, so I must have went out of the restroom at around 5.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Just checking what could have sunk in there.
You hate coffee, Doji?
Smells like coffee.
Great.
Coffee. One for the...
Hey!
Not stealing.
Those are mine now.
A box of ants.
My favorite.
I thought you...
We do.
Okay. Already heard that one. What's this one? A pizza covered with your favorite bugs. Oh, gross. Gross, gross, gross. Vile and horrible. Disgusting, even. Doesn't look like there's anything else in there. Okay. So it's the sink, cup, and coffee machine. I was misreading it as sink, cup, coffee, and machine, like 4 separate things, but that's just because the 3 are so close together that the name of coffee machine is like pushing the word cup up into an area where it's not supposed to be. So, I think we interacted with everything in this
Dr.
room.
Nick. He doesn't really. I better try.
Did we get any other items? I don't think so. Other than the map.
What's that thing in the middle?
Across the room, the vent duct.
Interesting.
Showlet? Jonathan Showlet?
Just a moment. We'll continue this discussion later.
I'm not the only one here. Interrogate the others.
The others? You mean like the boy I brought with me? I mean, there's one other person in here besides me and my accomplice, sir.
Again? Gonna solve this?
You better reply.
What happens when I show you the map?
Don't need a map. I know this building by heart.
Come on! Do your job!
What do you think I'm doing?
Don't know.
Let's see. Guess we could go back in here and see if anything's changed. Castlevania reference. Oh, it says the robot should be done charging, so what happens when we bother it now? Oh, ad. Oh, it went away. Come on, come back. Back. I need more hints for when I get stumped. Come on. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. There you are.
Nice.
And then I saw another one. Over here.
Oh, I didn't have that one.
And then, oh shit. I didn't mean to actually leave the room. Go back in there. I'm assuming that. Oh, damn. No, there's a lot of ads in here. Although I will say that I'm kind of okay with coffee and hot chocolate, but like I need to drop an ice cube or 2 in to cool it off, because otherwise I burn my tongue and ruin my taste buds for like a day. Baloo fell for the trap called capitalism. Now he can only proceed in life by watching ads. Pretty much. Oh, there's the last ad.
Hey, that's a collectible ad.
Also, welcome, Robbie L. I don't usually add ice to coffee or hot tea or hot chocolate or anything like that. Usually I let it sit for a bit because I know that I will burn myself. But there's the other one in here. Or one of the other ones in here.
I need to get closer.
But how?
mad cool.
There we go. There should be one more in here somewhere. Where are you? The scientist looks like such a dork just standing there and staring straight forward. I love it. Maybe it's under you and I need to do something to make you move. But I don't know for certain. I'm too impatient, so I just shove some ice in my coffee. I can understand that. I have burned my tongue more often recently than I would like to admit. And okay. So there should be one more in here. There's 3 in Mink's room and 3 in the restroom. Let's see if we can find the ones in the restroom.
Inside, there's tons of coffee.
What did you expect?
Dunno.
Tooth-like.
They're what?
Coffee.
Press the button. Not yet. Oh, ow. Okay, don't do that. That was dumb. That was very stupid of me. You know what's hotter? Hot Pocket. You bite into it and it's like, it's hot when you just saw the name. I've never had a Hot Pocket. I hear people tell how great they are and I'm just like, sit. They're basically just like a sandwich that is closed on every side and is hot. Alright, you know what? Sure, why not? Let's save, and then let's try pushing the button.
Nothing?
Try pressing harder. Remember, this is for emergencies.
My pocket doesn't get hot unless I put my hands in there. Ayo! I'm looking it up. I think there's something vaguely like that in my country. There is a possibility that they have something. They have the same thing, just with a different name. Come on. There has to be an ad in here somewhere. I didn't even see that. What's that?
What's that? A vent?
Yes. We're stuck in here all the time. The air has to recycle somehow.
I can't hear the word pocket anymore. I'm broken. Is it because it makes you think of pocket pussy? Or pocket monsters? Or pocket rocket? Or...
flowers hanging from the ceiling are leaking into this sink.
The juice from Hengalis Wallace boosts focus and memory. Oh, it's so refreshing. I just can't do without it. Want some?
Definitely.
Help yourself.
Feels like there's a party in my mouth and everyone's eating cakes with all the flavors in the world.
Right?
Pokemon will never be old. Don't tell that to Onyx. He was apparently born sick of it. I think I got all three of them in here.
That thing. It's blinking green. Does this mean...
YOLO!
Well, I hate this robot already.
Huh?
You seem surprised and unsafe. Do not worry. I do not bite. I am glad to see a new face. It has happened 0 times since I was born.
Oh boy. What the fuck? Did it just say YOLO? Yes, indeed it did. And now Onyx appears to be having a panic attack.
So, you're...
Dr. Hush's assistant, Tidy.
You got a fucking flamingo for a Pokemon? Don't you talk bad about the flamingo Pokemon. I love it. It's a plastic yard flamingo and that's hilarious.
I tidy things up, left, down, right. Yup.
I see. Mind if I ask a few questions?
I do not mind.
So... Dr. Hush built you?
Dismantle this son of a bitch.
Yup. He's my daddy. We love daddy.
Oh boy.
Where's my daddy?
He's dead.
Hey, show some compassion for the little guy.
What guy? He's a piece of junk.
Daddy dead?
Well, seems so. We're trying to understand what...
Dead, daddy. Daddy dead. Dead, daddy.
I thought you'd be... a little less joyful?
Told you. The thing has no feeling.
Oh, no. It means no see daddy again. Dead, daddy.
When did you see your daddy for the last time?
Morning, 5:04.
What was he doing?
Daddy away. Exit room.
Did he say anything when leaving?
Yup. Retrieving record.
I need to settle things with Dr. Mink.
What? This is impossible. Dr. Hush never even came to my office today.
Well, he had to. His dead body's in there. The robot is a shonen protagonist. He is about as stupid as a shonen protagonist. This cruel motherfucker, kick him in his non-existent nuts.
Then how do you explain the fact that he's in your room currently?
Exactly.
I don't know, but that bag of screws is lying. I'm gonna tear him apart until...
Calm down, or I shall calm you down myself.
And has no dad. There are some shonen protagonists who have dads. Quite famously, Ichigo's dad in Bleach is one of the sexiest men in all of manga.
Tell me, what can you do, Tidy?
Tidy can tidy.
Yes, and?
Tidy can stretch arms.
He has no dad, fatherless behavior.
Like this. Or this.
That's pretty cool.
I admit it. This must be useful. Can you bend them?
Ridiculous. Bending robot? No. Vertical. Horizontal. No bend. Daddy cannot. Try. No make work. Now. Dead daddy.
Tidy? You're bending them right now.
Yes. My mistake. Cannot bend while extending arms.
Oh. So, what's the exact use?
Moving arms, very efficient. No full body move.
I see. Must be more practical to grab things scattered in a room. This seems like a sympathetic bot, though. I don't really trust those artificial beings. He may be hiding something. I need to find the truth. Let's investigate.
Tidy has tracking. No rubbish map.
That's...
That should be enough.
Enough. Enough. Got work to do.
Wait! I forbid you to touch anything.
Not Daddy. Not listening. Get lost. Yup.
What? You little piece of...
Tidy, stay here. You should not mess with anything right now.
Okay, Minky.
He obeys you?
Of course. Can't say I like it, but that thing is useful. I'm in his close acquaintances list.
Oh well. As long as he doesn't move.
Also Boruto's dad. Can we forget Boruto exists? I would like to forget a lot of things exist. Boruto is... Honestly, Boruto doesn't bother me that much, but that's because I was already, like... I was already so burnt out on Naruto by the time Boruto became a thing that I was just like, yeah, of course it would. Of course he would make a sequel.
Tidy. 100% charged. It's apparently been charging since 5:10 in the morning? Parts for experiments, maybe? That's amazing. Not a single part is jutting out of this furniture. This could be called an organized mess.
Dr. Hush is a maniac. He hates when something isn't where it belongs. So he taught his maintenance bot to tidy items like this. I remember him going insane once because I didn't put my coffee exactly at the center of the table.
Remember they had an episode about mail? No, I don't, because I feel like if I watched that, my skin would fall off and my bones would rot.
Well, all scientists are a bit eccentric.
Boruto is so bad, Kishimoto had to stop his current work after seeing the monstrosity of Boruto.
What do you mean? I'm not eccentric.
There's an exception to each rule.
You do have a point.
BROK 1, Scientist 0.
Let's see. Still wish I knew where the ads were in these other rooms, though. Naruto and Sasuke be booty dunking in the back with clones. He put in his Chidori where it counts, and that Rasen Shuriken wants to expand and explode all over the walls. I don't know. Sasuke never did it for me. Naruto isn't one of my favorite boys, but he's okay.
A burnt power socket. Not...
Maybe there was some verticality in the other rooms, though. Choji, though? Oh yeah, I love Choji. I have always loved Choji. Choji is a good boy. My favorite, of course, was Asuma. In fact, the only reason I even started reading Naruto is because of Asuma.
Yep.
Okay, so there is a vent up here, too. Lever?
That's a vent.
Yes.
How does that trap open?
I think you need to press that lever next to it. The
only thing I can say from Naruto is some of the hot characters. Honestly, yeah. That's kind of why I got tired of it. I wasn't really interested in any of the stuff that was happening in the story, and I was just like, you know what? The only reason I'm paying attention to this is because the characters are hot, so I'm probably gonna get out of here. I did like the story at first, but like, it's like I got really invested in like the whole, like I jumped out of Naruto way earlier than most other people. Pretty much as soon as the whole Haku Zabuza subplot was over, I was like, I'm bored now. Like, I really liked that subplot and I got really invested in it, and then as soon as it was over, I was like, okay, I don't care about this anymore. I don't care about these kids going to school.
But that's unreachable.
You're supposed to use a ladder, obviously. There's one attached in my room, but there's not one here.
Seems so. Huh.
Let's...
Yep.
What? Are you crazy?
Yep.
Well, that was fun. God, the Haku and Zabuza plot was still really good. It really is. It's like, that's why, like, once it was over, I was just like, okay, so now we're just going back to the kids doing their exams, and I was just like, I'm so bored. And I know that it picks up after that, but it was taking so long to start building to something again after that point, and I was so disappointed. That was the point where it's like, there's those specific tropes that always come up in shonen manga, and it's always like, you know, it's always like a classroom setting where what they're doing in the classroom is not typical school stuff, and tournament arc. Those are like the two things that always have to, the exam arc. Like the exam arc and the tournament arc. Those are the two things that have to happen in every fucking shonen series. And I'm like, I hate these. These are always the worst fucking thing. They're always the worst. I always hate them. And then Naruto went the extra step of basically combining the two by having the exam arc lead directly into the kids fighting each other in a tournament, and I was just like, I'm bored by all of this. I am 110% miserable. For the record, I'm not repeatedly jumping. I'm just jumping onto the bed, and then he does this on his own. Bleach never had a tournament arc. Bleach, for me, it was different. For me, I really liked Bleach in the beginning when it was like a sort of supernatural Ghostbusters situation. And then once Rukia got kidnapped, which first of all, Rukia getting kidnapped was already bad enough on its own because I really loved Rukia as a character. And then having her become a damsel in distress was really annoying. And then they go to the Soul Society, and yeah, there's some hot characters in the Soul Society, but it was so boring. Because to me, what was fun was seeing how they had the supernatural horror stuff juxtaposed with like regular everyday Japanese modern life. And then it just kind of became another, you know, fighting anime. And I don't know, I got bored. I know that like once Rukia does get rescued, it's like things get better with her, but it was still just so disappointing because like she was such a fun character in the very beginning. We don't talk about the last 30% of Yu Yu Hakusho.
Oh, did you just lick the floor?
Gotta be certain. Well, that's coffee. Hey, Tidy, just a hunch. Did Dr. Hush put out that ramp for you?
Yup. For me. So I can access the table. Got made and modified. For me.
Is that so? Makes sense. Bots weigh tons and cannot jump over there. Energizing biscuits. Dr. Hush must have been eating them before disappearing. There are crumbs all you'd think signed.
Okay, so that didn't change.
Looks you'd think such val
They're made for higher productivity.
add spikes and it'd be perfect. What's in there? Nothing in particular. I know this
Looks ugly.
beats me. An animated
That's a paint TV. You can watch liveys, of course, but the trend is to display a still picture permanently.
for sure. That's a better use of technology.
You don't say! Dr. Hush is so old-fashioned, and he calls himself an engineer. Poof.
Let's see what's on the tablet.
Last connection 445.
Okay, so that doesn't change anything. But Yusuke with the gender equality, I do love that scene. Also, Kuwabara is one of my many anime husbands. Because my name's Kuwabara, and in case you guys forgot, I have a sword. Man, woman, senior citizen, demons, Yamama, everyone will face the spirit gun. True equality. First two episodes and Genkai's death still hit really hard. They do. Yu Yu Hakusho really knew how to start a series off. Like, back before the whole isekai thing kind of ruined the idea of your protagonist getting murdered at the beginning of the story. It was like, but what if they get murdered and they don't get shipped off to another dimension? They're just actually a ghost. Wait, there's something else underneath the stain? Oh no, that was just my cursor.
Is that? It looks...
Was there anything I could jump on? In here. Can I jump on this? Okay, but that doesn't make the camera pan up, so that's useless. Everyone was so sad, even though he was a punk who likes butts. His mother crying always makes me cry. His mother, I liked the way... It was so refreshing to have an anime mom like that, as opposed to the typical anime mom, you know? Because I don't live with my mom, so that affected me personally. I did live with my mom, but even then, like, it was really, I really liked seeing them depict, like, you know, a lower income, smoking, angry mom, as opposed to the typical, you know, perfect in every way except maybe she's dying slowly of a cough mom. the robot dude. Hey, I feel like I kind of...
I need your help.
Yup, yup.
Look, well, maybe not, because you're not alive, but anyway, I gotta ask, did you hurt your daddy?
Hurt Daddy? I cannot. Not.
Why are you smiling while saying that?
Bug. Changing expression. Daddy.
I just can't analyze it. Him. I don't know anymore.
He's telling the truth.
How can you tell? He keeps changing his face.
Daddy is good. No, Daddy is best.
I couldn't care less about his body language or spouting nonsense. No robot can harm his creator. Ever. That's the golden rule.
Care to elaborate? Look, well...
Hurt Dad, I cannot... Dad.
How can you... What were you doing at the time, Tidy?
Charge. Power to Tidy.
Oh no, this is getting too close to a Danganronpa territory.
You said you recorded Dr. Hush while you were charging? That's weird. You were totally shut off when I first found you.
Tidy. Several phases of sleep. Like human.
Dr. Mink, is that even possible?
Yes. We don't shut off machines immediately to compress the data of the day. The same way, it takes several steps before full awakening. But you still shouldn't listen to that bot. It's trying to confuse you.
Did your sensors record anything else?
Nothing unusual.
Junko Inoshima, show yourself. Wait, humans exist in this world? Yeah, that's the thing. They keep referring to all of the animal characters collectively as humans, but then they'll also acknowledge the fact that they're like alligators and bears and shit. But for some reason, when they refer to them all collectively, they refer to them as humans. Like, they'll straight up use the word human, and I'm like, but they're not humans. RPG Guru, hello! I have arrived late. That's okay. You are forgiven for arriving late. Thank you for showing up.
Surely you've seen all those fantastical liveys with robots rebelling against humans. Years ago, when the scientific community started designing bots, they took this into consideration.
Wait. So are they mutated humans or beastmen? That's the thing. I don't know. And I don't know if the game knows either. I don't know if they really... I don't know. The thing is, like, there's clearly lore. Like, there's clearly, like, a history to this universe. But I don't know if the fact that humans in this universe are replaced by walking, talking animals is really a part of it, or if the creator of the game is just a furry. I think it might just be that the creator of the game is just a furry, and so they didn't think about it. You know? So. And for the record, Teru is the only reason I watch Danganronpa's BS. I know nothing about Danganronpa except that there are a few characters who I find hot.
There's a golden rule. It's implemented in the hardware, encrypted deep within their AI core, and replicated throughout all their parts. No robot can attack their creator.
That's true. We've learned this at the Konsk.
We do not. Love Daddy. We do.
Okay, so they can't harm their creators, but those pieces of junk sure can harm me.
Teru is good. He's the horny bi chubby cook. I do like that. That is good to know.
I've had to get my way through Tribots more than once.
Of course, there are varied levels of permissions.
Permission to Tidy.
Shh! Stay here. For standard bots, close family and friends are included in a second layer to that rule. Police and military tribots are designed for battle and may attack anyone who is considered a threat. This varies according to model. However, the golden rule is always there.
I can't really talk much about Danganronpa because it's full of spoilers.
Besides,
That is true.
never had any accident.
Never say never. Life has taught me there's always a first to everything. Anything else?
Tidy can carry objects, do repairs, make phone calls. Tidy has sensors to detect humans and objects. Calculate shortest path.
Useful to bring the coffee, I guess.
Also, Tidy can strip clothes.
Oh dear.
Daddy likes getting naked.
Uh-oh. 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 We might be getting into some questionable territory.
What did he just say?
Please, naked.
No, that won't be necessary.
Either he's got a screw loose, or Dr. Hush is an exhibitionist.
Oh.
I wonder.
Mr. Brock? What are you writing?
Well,
Fan
it's a
fiction.
clue, so
Daddy, all naked. Yup.
this seems like a sympathetic bot. Don't really try. I need to find the.
Okay.
Tidy? No moving.
Yup.
Good boy.
Strip Brock, strip Brock.
I need to understand.
I don't think we could keep this on YouTube if that happened.
You're not the only one.
So, what kind of scientist are you?
I specialize in nanotechnology and biology. Anything that can help humanity to live longer. We've been studying them for decades. However, a groundbreaking discovery was made in...
Sorry, Doc. I'd prefer to stick to the matter at hand. Any idea what could have happened?
Honestly, not the slightest. I was here all day. He wasn't. I'm sure of it.
Well, the corpse is in the middle of your room. You should have seen him enter at some point.
No, I swear. It's like he magically appeared behind me when you entered the room.
Magic, huh?
I know how this sounds, but you've got to believe me.
Right now, I don't believe in anything other than facts. What's your relationship with Tidy?
He's the maintenance bot. He just comes and goes doing housework.
Did he come today?
No, until your arrival, no one entered my office this morning.
Are you certain?
Actually, the guard did check if everything was okay, like he always does, but he didn't enter.
I've noticed the doors close automatically.
Just like us, he pushes the buttons.
Free to roam around, then?
Yes. Well, except my room. I deny him access. He must knock at the door first. Then I allow him entry.
How come?
This is just the first case of Nirvana intervention or initiative. Pog. I wanted to see Brock booty. Why must I be cock blocked?
No, I don't want a bot bursting into my room in the middle of the night. That would be creepy.
Says the creepy scientist. I'll look around for clues.
You better find out the culprit, because I wasn't involved in this.
Okay, so far,
Ott seems to have an idea. Let's see what he's got.
I'm assuming that it was not the scientist who killed them, and whoever killed them used the vents to move the body into his room when we entered, or just before we entered, and that's... I'm not sure what's going on. But let's talk to Ott.
Looks rough. You'd think such
Them.
ads.
No.
What do you think so far?
I've solved this!
Really?
You haven't.
Well, I'd like to hear your conclusion first.
Okay, let's gather everyone in Dr. Ming's room.
So, what's going on? Found the culprit?
I'm going to let my colleague here explain.
Huh? Me?
You said it. You've solved the case, haven't you?
He's just a boy.
No, it's true. I can explain. Alright, so, this is a closed-door murder.
He might have been able to make his way in while the scientist was in the bathroom taking a 30-minute coffee break.
As you know, no one could enter or leave this place without being noticed.
That is very true.
Which means,
Only one of us could have done it.
yes, the body was first seen when we entered this room. It appears Dr. Hush has been struck on the head and died due to the impact. Considering there's blood on the lamp located right next to him, this must be the murder weapon. This lamp belongs to Dr. Mink. This implies the murderer had access to it.
I don't like where this is heading.
Dr. Hush was last seen alive by his assistant bot, Tidy. He never came back to his office. So where did he go? The possibilities are limited. Again, he could not leave the building. The only exit has an impassable power barrier. He couldn't have exited his room and stayed in the hall. It wouldn't make sense, and Mr. Guard would have noticed it. Any comment?
No. I was watching the whole time. Nothing unusual happened.
Let's continue. Dr. Hush could have gone to the restroom and been killed there. But that leaves one problem. We didn't find his body there, but in Dr. Mink's room. This means he would have had to be carried to the next room without anyone noticing. If he somehow got carried out of the restroom, Mr. Guard would have noticed it.
We've checked the restroom. There's no access between it and Dr. Mink's room.
So that leaves only one option. Dr. Hush went straight from his office to Dr. Minx's.
Nonsense. He never came here.
And yet, here's his body. How do you explain it?
I don't know.
I considered
The
other
vents.
possibilities.
It's the vents.
Tidy got involved somehow. After all, he's free to roam between the rooms for his cleaning duty. However, he could not access Dr. Minx's room. He's required to knock, and you need to open it. That didn't happen, right?
No, unless he used Dr. Hush's hand to open the door.
Carrying it in the hall? Seems improbable. The guard was watching. As for you, Doctor, you didn't see or hear them enter.
How about you, Ratty? I bet you killed the doctor in the hall and plopped his remains into my room behind my back.
Who are you accusing me now? Why'd you think I called the cops if I was the murderer?
To disculpate yourself. That's why.
You dirty rodent! I'll lose my job because of you!
Calm down. I thought about this too. But that idea seems doubtful. Do you seriously think he opened your door with Dr. Hush's body in his hands and then threw it all the way there without you noticing? Which leaves only one person who could do it. You, Dr. Mink.
Ah! You're out of your mind, boy! I said it! I've never killed anyone!
Drop it, Mink! You're done for!
Drop? Up, down, left, right.
And what would be my motive?
Okay, see, the robot. I believe the robot used the vent to move the body. I don't know if that means the robot is the one who murdered him, but I do believe the robot was involved in the movement. And I think that's why he just said that.
Very simple. Mr. Guard mentioned hearing constant arguments between you both.
We've been bickering over the past 5 years. That's no proof.
Remember, Tidy's recording. Dr. Hush came to your room to settle things with you.
And he does have the stretchy arms. Yes, He has the stretchy arms, and his stretchy arms can only move vertical and horizontal. In other words, up, down, left, right. So him saying drop, up, down, left, right. He moved the body. He's the one who moved the body. That much is very obvious at this point. And he did lie about his arms bending. That is true.
You must have been fed up of hearing you complain about the budget restrictions on your projects.
You serious? This is a valid reason to kill someone?
You're right, it wouldn't, for ordinary people. But you're entirely focused on your work. This is all your life. You can't afford to lose it. Dr. Hush profited from a higher budget while yours decreased. Tensions moved up a notch. You couldn't take any more. You grabbed the closest thing within reach, your lamp, and then, bam! This was most likely an accident. You hadn't prepared for this.
In fact, I'm gonna go so far as to say that he probably actually wasn't bludgeoned to death. He probably just hit the lamp while he was falling into the room, and he was probably killed some other way.
So you didn't know what to do with the body. Panicking, you hid it under your bed. This would give you time to think.
Under the bed? Only an idiot would do that!
Seems like the best hiding spot to me.
Guard, what do you think? You check the room regularly, right?
I did, but the weasel wouldn't let me in. If the body was under the bed, then yes, I wouldn't have seen it from here.
You can't prove any of this.
Sure we can. Right there, a trace of blood on the floor. Exactly between... Why else would that be there?
What the... It's true!
There was only one way to make him disappear without anyone noticing. The acid canister. To liquefy the body and pour it down a sink.
No! I never...
OMG is the dead Doc the Comida of this game.
These are for my experiments.
When we arrived, you had just moved the body out of your bed to throw the deadly substance on the porch shaft. Remember, Mr. Brock? He wouldn't let us in.
Which makes perfect sense now.
Mr. Detective, please, don't tell me you agree with this. So, have you been paying attention?
You know, I've been wondering something for a while now.
What are you looking at?
Your tie, Dr. Mink. There's a red stain underneath it.
What?
Hey, the croc is right!
But wait! This isn't what you think. I ate an ant burger this morning. I wiped the stain away. I just forgot to check under here. This is tomato sauce.
Are you taking us for fools, Mink?
Hey, wait! What the heck? My tie! You licked it? At least. You believe me now, don't you?
Are you a vampire, Croc?
Oh my, what are you doing, Mr. Brock?
Brocky is gross.
Just as I thought. This is no blood.
Told you.
Not just on your tie. There's no blood on this corpse.
What?
The heck?
Are you serious?
Check it for yourself.
No, I believe you. But then, my theory...
Has faults, I'm afraid. Gigantic ones.
Oh.
I had a feeling this seemed way too perfect. This case is more complex than we thought. Someone's been trying to cover himself.
What a relief.
However, this means we took the wrong approach.
Don't tell me.
We need to re-examine this place from top to bottom.
No way! Are you aware I'm not getting paid right now, Croc? Oh, I should be home, sleeping!
I don't care. This may be one more hour of work for you, but this could mean the death penalty for the one sent to jail.
Exactly. And your insistence to leave makes you even more suspect to my eye.
Honestly, yeah.
Better be gone before I...
Tidy, you better go back to your room. And no tidying, okay?
Tidy follows orders. Gone. No tidy.
Thank you, Mr. Detective. You saved my skin.
Don't congratulate me too soon. You may still very well be the culprit, just trying to confuse us to appear innocent.
I'll just have to put my trust in you, then. When you're done, and you've got a plausible theory that doesn't involve me this time, come and see me.
Come on, Ott. We better examine each and every detail thoroughly this time.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm going to take a very short break. I'm going to take an idle meeting. I will be back in a moment. I promise. 1 moment. Goodbye, everyone. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so square one. Well, no, it's not. We're not at square one. That's the wrong way to think of it, because we've collected a lot of clues and we've narrowed down some things that we now know are not actually true.
Got more questions?
So that's actually the wrong way to think about it.
Do you believe Dr. Mink has the profile of a murderer?
Hold on, I'm having some issues over here with audio.
Possibly. I could
There,
feel
now
it.
things are working again.
In any case, I don't know what happened.
When not clear, you would have noticed if Dr. Hush had stayed in the hall. You hesitated. You didn't watch the whole thing, did you?
No way, man. I'm a professional.
But still a human. Don't you have to go to the bathroom sometimes?
I don't. Only the most capable are selected for this job.
Yeah, we know a lot about having to go to the bathroom and having to hold it for a long time.
We can't afford to miss anything.
Can you swear it then? No one could have went by without you noticing?
Yeah? Yeah, I swear it. I was there the whole time. Watching.
He doesn't sound all that confident. About Dr. Hush, what else can you tell me?
Don't know. You'd better take a look at this room. That should tell you more about the character.
Got it. Are you certain there's no escape route?
Yeah, the windows are fake. The labs are not connected in any way. They made sure of this when building the place.
So are the vents not connected?
The only access is the main entrance you came from. Never has been any other way.
Never say never.
Take a gamble? I'd bet 100 unis on this.
I usually wouldn't say no, but can't afford to take that risk right now.
Shame.
Better not insist. Is he hiding something from me, though? I'll have to find out. A squealer. Don't need a map. Don't need a map. Stay put.
I don't have all day.
Shut up. You have all day.
Thought I had it, but you totally destroyed my theory in an instant.
Don't feel bad.
You are like a rat looking around for a food.
If it hadn't been for that fake blood, I'd probably have thought the same too.
So, Detective, how long is this going to take?
Sorry for earlier. Tell me more about your work.
Currently, I strive to improve the nanites' efficiency.
Could these be used to kill someone?
Doubtful, but technically possible. With bad programming, they could destroy the host. But we've been working on this technology for a while now. This never happens. Although,
Go ahead.
destructive effects can happen if the nanites were mixed with specific organic elements.
Such as corrosive acid?
That would definitely leave some traces.
Could it be possible to destroy a body without external damage?
I think I encountered some plants with this ailment. I would have to check my logs.
Well, let's just assume it happened. How would we know?
The nanites are trained for survival. Once the host is near death, they leave, but they couldn't last long on the outside. You'd find inactive nanites less than 3 feet away from the body.
I'd better check the surroundings for any nanites in unexpected places. Can't see them with my own eyes, but I'm sure I have the right tool for the job.
Aha! Aha!
You said Tidy was lying. Is a bot truly capable of lies?
Usually, no, but I never programmed it. Keep in mind, Dr. Hush was doing AI experiments. This could also be the result of a bug in the core. Tidy could believe what he says is the truth, based on false information.
But you heard the recording. It was Dr. Hush's voice, wasn't it?
I don't know. Yes, it sounded exactly like him, but there must be some explanation.
Yeah, I just wish you'd give me one.
When can we expect the result of your investigation?
Well, no. I didn't finish interrogating everyone.
You sure did interrogate me.
Just a moment. We'll continue this discussion later.
I'm not the only one here. Interrogate the others.
Let's talk to the robot again. And after that...
Still dead.
Still dead, I'm afraid.
It's hard. Well, maybe not, because you're not alive, but anyway, I gotta ask, did you hurt your daddy?
Hurt? I cannot.
Why are you
Dad.
Okay, we already went through this
He's
one.
telling the truth.
How can you
Daddy is.
I couldn't. No robot. That's the.
care to elaborate? What were you doing at the time,
Charge.
Wait, you said you That's weird.
Tidy.
Dr.
Okay,
Mink,
we already
yes.
heard all
Did
this.
your sen-
Nothing.
What makes you...
I'll go.
It's hardly the moment to dance, Tidy.
Anyway, if he didn't comply, he wouldn't be able to communicate with the exterior.
Okay. What makes you so...
Simple. And
I'll go. Rhythm.
It's hardly...
Anyway,
Okay. Anything else?
Tidy can carry objects, do repairs, make phone calls. Tidy has sensors to detect human. Useful to also.
Okay.
Light.
What did he?
Three.
Okay, we already know the naked subplot.
Well...
Daddy.
Okay.
Dad.
Okay. I have a theory I want to test about those supposed crumbs. In real life, a magnifying glass would not be strong enough to detect nanobots,
Can't
but
see any of those tiny bots from Dr. Mink, though. No
But-
nanite there.
this is supposedly the tool we are going to use.
Oh, I found nothing at all.
Okay, so we can check the spot.
Wait, how come there's a ton of nanites on this particular coffee spot?
Aha!
That tablet might contain crucial I'd better take it.
Ah, now we're taking that.
Upon further inspection, that's not very clean. Can't see any of those tiny bots from Dr. Mink, though. No nanite there. Oh, I found...
Okay.
Can't see any of... What's in there? Nothing in particular. No nan...
Let's see. Used on everything other than the button, but I guess let's try using it on the button. Okay, that does not work on the button. Probably doesn't work on any of the people either.
I'm a real detective.
I was expecting some badge.
Now, this is... Can't see any of those...
Okay. Let's get our magnifying glass out again. I guess let's just stare at the guard awkwardly.
Nanite there. Oh, I found... Can't see any... No nan...
If I use it on the door, will it just take me through the door? Probably. Yeah, that's what I figured. These docs are so smart that they turned their CVM stained nanite size so no one can see them. But all you need is a magnifying glass in order to see them, so clearly that's not actually working.
Oh, I've... Can't see any... No nanite... Oh, Can't see any of those... Food.
Wait a minute.
What's wrong?
There should be. I ate the last one a while ago. I should have ordered more automatically. Oh, I forgot. External communication is out.
You ate an ant burger? Tell me more about it.
How is that interesting?
You never know.
Well, I have some kind of ritual.
Weird. Bye, Anthony. Bye-bye. I hope you have a wonderful time.
I always have an ant burger while watching my science show. This morning, I got pretty angry, though. There was only one left, and it was already unfrozen.
Curious. Do you think Dr. Hush wanted to eat it?
Possibly, though he usually dislikes these. And it was in one piece. I bet he gave it a shot and then decided against it.
Yeah. No, Nana. Oh, Can't see any of those. Hey, there seems to be a few on that machine.
Uh-oh.
Maybe I'll find some more around here. No nanite on that. This shouldn't be a surprise. And yet,
So they got into the coffee, and that's what killed him. 'Cause like I said, I didn't think that he actually died from bludgeoning. Which, now that we know that it's not even actually blood, that much is obvious.
no nanite. Oh, I found a fake injury with tomato sauce. Well, no fleas or ticks. I can't see any of the. Whoa, his hand is literally covered by nanites.
That's what the black marks
I gotta
are.
Write this down. A few nanites here on this hand, not enough to conclude anything. He may not wash his hands often. I detect 1 or 2 nanite. He may have caught a few after lying on the floor like this.
It's getting closer and closer to being Komaida. Wait, who poisoned the coffee? If Hope starts coming up in conversation, I'll lose my mind.
No nanite there. Oh, I found nothing at all.
Which is good because we drank some of that. So,
Upon can't see any. No nanite there.
Listen, I'd like to amend for my behavior earlier. My tablet offers a variety of features that you may find useful.
So it's not just your research? You hid this from us?
No, these features seemed unrelated to the case. But after what we've learned, I'm not sure anymore. Let me give you access. Lend me your finger.
Hey!
I'm adding you to the authorized guests. You'll have unlimited access for an hour.
Oh, thanks. Some gibberish.
Hey, that's my research. It's highly confidential and valuable.
Better not waste my time with this.
Mr. Brock, I think we can use that tablet to do medical searches.
Of course. This is data I've gathered myself, merged with a specialized local copy of the TriWeb. I have an offline access to information that the general public will never see.
Is there a specific topic you're interested in?
Let me think.
Are you serious?
Very serious. Don't you love them too?
I prefer regular tooth food.
You youngsters don't know what's good.
Anyway, here.
made with 95% fresh ants, this is the most popular legacy food product. Crunchy and mouth-filling, they're sure to make your elders happy.
Elders?
Told ya.
Yep, here's that ladder.
A rudimentary maintenance ladder, more precisely. It doesn't really feel safe.
Do you access it sometimes?
Are you crazy? I fear heights.
What's this button for? Nothing happens when I press it.
That's an analyzer. It can list the detailed components of any object. For connected objects, it would display the information registered in the memory. But you can also put any organic matter, liquid or solid.
Oh. Guess I'll have to put on an item I want to analyze?
Exactly. Hey, that's...
Better not waste my...
Is there a specific...
Let me think. Nothing comes to...
Maybe...
Okay. I want to finish checking everything in this room for nanites before I actually try going up there, though.
Oh! Yeah. Then again, it's his workbench. Surprisingly, I can't see any nanite running over those wires. Yeah. Then again, you'd think there'd be... Guess what? There are. Upon further, I can't see any of... Hey, there are tons of those tiny bots in there.
Did you really need a magnifying glass to find out?
No nanite there.
So disgusting. I agree, it is really gross.
Okay, time to explore.
Are you sure about this, Mr. Brock?
No other choice. We can't let any possible clue undiscovered.
No, I mean, will there be enough room for you to get through?
Hey, I'm not that big. You'll see. Oof, that's tight. Maybe time for a diet after all.
Don't be so mean to yourself, Mr. Brock. Hold on. Do.
Hey, what did I just touch? Ugh, it's all sticky. Oh, it tastes good.
I've lit it up for you.
Nice. Yep. That's interesting. There's tomato sauce. What's it doing here? I'll think about this later. Better get out of here before it gets stuck. There's some kind of huge pipe at the top. Can't climb through there, I'm afraid. Then, I shall keep moving forward to reach the other side. Ouch!
Aha!
That was quite the drop.
Oof, that's tight. Gay porn 90% of the time, lying. Just trying to see if there's any ads that I missed. I know there's ads in this room somewhere. Or wait, was this the one where I found all of them? I think this might be the room where I found all of them.
I need to understand something.
You're not the only one.
I have got a feeling. I know it'll sound... Do you believe Dr. Hush committed suicide?
I can't deny that he had been acting strange recently, so I guess it's not outside the realm of possibility. I just find it weird he would do this in my office.
Unless he really hated you. Do you think Tidy could have played a role in the murder?
I don't. He cannot access my office. Besides, Dr. Hush is his maker. He could never.
Hurt his creator directly? Yeah. Let's keep some distance with that reasoning. My trust with technology is limited. A true detective never turns down any lead.
Are you done investigating?
No.
You sure did interrogate.
I'll look around for...
You better.
Still dead. Look, well, anyway, did you hurt...
I can.
Why you...
Dead.
Okay, this is all the same stuff we already heard.
That's the
Care to elaborate? What were you...
Charge.
Wait, that's what...
Tidy.
Dr. Mink,
yes. But
did yours...
Nothing.
What makes you so...
I'll go.
It's...
anyway.
Okay. Anything...
Tidy. Useful. Also,
Oh.
Daddy.
What did
Please.
Either he or Doctor, I want.
Mr.
Well,
Daddy.
tidy? No move.
Yup.
Good boy.
Let's see. So far, all this is confirming my suspicions. I don't know exactly where to go from here. No, I just wanted it open so that I could examine it with the magnifying glass real quick. Okay, turns out it was nothing. All right. So,
Again, gonna solve it.
Listen. Earlier you affirmed Dr. Hush exited his office for the restroom. When did this happen exactly?
Can't remember. Sometime after I arrived.
This is crucial. I need you to be precise.
Hey, do you know what kind of job this is? The same boring thing every day. No surprise, no action, nothing ever happens. Well, usually.
Oh, how lucky. Never mind. Make some effort. What happened the last time Dr. Hush exited his room? When and where did he go?
Told ya! Ugh, my brain wouldn't register such trivial things. But there's a way to find out.
What's this?
The door monitoring.
What? You keep a registry of door openings? And you're only telling me now?
I thought this wouldn't be important.
Not important? How the heck are we supposed to run this investigation without all the information at hand?
Hey, lower your tone. I'm the boss here. This is highly confidential data. Only security agents are allowed to access the reading device. But I'll make a special exception. Check it.
okay, so now we have that.
Are you certain there's no escape route?
Yeah, the windows are fake. The labs and the only access never had.
Never
Heard
Dig
that.
Shame.
Better not. Is he hiding?
Come on, do you?
What do you think I'm doing?
Don't know.
Okay.
What am I looking at?
This is today's monitoring. That thing records the time each door was opened. And some icons to differentiate an entrance or an exit.
I see. An arrow on the left for an entrance, on the right for an exit?
Yeah. There's also the identity of who opened the room. Everyone's recorded.
What about Tidy?
The maintenance bot. Yeah, tracked as well.
Okay, let's study this.
Left room, middle room, right room, bottom room. Bottom room must be Rat Cop acting like bottom. YouTube might have censored it. I saw it. Yeah, YouTube did censor it for some reason, but I saw it because I have the live chat up. But yeah, for some reason it didn't show up in the top chat, but I can see it in the live chat.
Dr. Hush's room. If I'm reading this correctly, Dr. Hush was last recorded at 5:04, then disappeared. Wait a sec. Why did you open that door at 5:10?
Told ya, I check the rooms regularly.
Right after the doctor went out?
Seems so. My memory is confused.
The restroom. A lot more activity than I expected. Tidy was last recorded entering there at 4:24. Nothing later. Even in the other rooms. Dr. Mink's room? What a surprise. Despite the corpse being in Dr. Mink's room, not much activity was recorded there. Basically, Dr. Mink went out, then came back a little later. The time matches the restrooms. I guess he simply went for a rest? In any case, Dr. Hush never opened the door. Neither did Tidy. That doesn't make much sense, but at least it confirms Dr. Mink's statement. What's this fourth door?
The main entrance.
Wait, didn't you say no one came or exited the place today? Then how do you explain these records?
That was you.
At 4:38?
Wait! I know! That was me! I took my shift at 4:38.
Is that so?
But it says that you left at 4:38, not that you entered at 4:38. Time to interrogate everyone again.
I have got a feel about Dr.
Again, it's tough summing up someone's life and personality in a few lines, you know. You'll find out more about him by looking around his office.
Nice way to say I'm sick. Do you think Tidy could have played?
I don't. He cannot decide.
Heard his creator? My trust.
Are you done? You
Just a moment.
I'm not the only.
Still dead. Look, well, anyway, did you?
I can.
Why you?
I'm dead.
He's telling the
How can you
Daddy,
I couldn't. No robot. That's the.
care to elect?
I don't think
Okay.
Tidy has anything new.
Daddy.
Still dead. Tidy? No.
Yup.
Good boy.
So,
Got more questions. A mystery can only be solved by gathering truthful information. Don't you agree?
Sure.
Then why are you lying to me?
What are you talking about?
Don't play fool with me. Some of your statements are clearly contradictory.
Oh, yeah?
here we go. Oh, shit.
Can you remind me, when do you take your shift?
3 o'clock. Every day.
Interesting. Then how do you explain entering the lab at 4:38?
What? I didn't...
Check the monitoring. What's written?
4:38.
Besides, the arrow indicates an exit, not an entrance. You owe me an explanation.
All right. I admit, I did take my shift at 3. And the door was indeed open at 4:38. But I didn't lie. It was me. We're not only agents. We also do secretarial work. By 4:38, I received a call. We're required to pick up and reply to every call we get. But it didn't work.
What do you mean?
This is a high-security building, so external calls don't work well. The line was awful, all full of crackling.
I'm stunned that kind of thing happens in the drums.
But it does! If you ask me, no matter how they claim technology advances, nothing ever works perfectly. When that happens, I open the main entrance so the transmission gets better.
So, you stood at the main door for a while.
Yep.
Who was on the line?
Don't know. It was just music.
Music?
Yeah, Tech Dream. Of course. It's all the rage. It's really catchy, so I kept listening.
How long?
Oh, maybe a minute? After a while, I figured this was a spam call and hung up. I know what you think. Yeah, I looked away. But it wasn't much risk. The lasers were active. No one could get past, in or out.
But anything could happen inside. Oh, this is a major blunder.
Why'd you think I didn't tell you? Didn't think much of it at the time, but when you started your investigation, I recalled that moment. Please, I'm begging you, don't tell anyone. That mistake could cost me my job.
Well... I won't tell any. I mean, must be insanely tough to keep watch all day at the same spot and doing nothing else.
I'm so glad you understand, man.
Still, that's an important event for this investigation.
Sure. Oh, I hope my blunder didn't get the poor chap killed.
It probably did,
She'll
but
see. I'm not done with you, though. How come there's no record of your entrance at 3?
Simple. I reset the statistics each time I arrive. For confidentiality, we're not allowed to store them for more than a day. And I can't get that freaking configuration panel to do the job automatically. Must have been programmed by some crazy engineer who's not living in the real world.
I know the feeling. Didn't you mention you had no control?
It's all or nothing. There's no way to insert or edit data. Just remove everything.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. Dr. Hush was safe and sound when I arrived.
Guess I'll have to take your word for that one.
Opened at 5:10.
Missed something in the restroom. Maybe I should play a little more with Dr. Mink's tablet. Let me reconsider my point of view.
Now who's lying?
Let's see. What else is on his tablet that I missed?
Hey, that's my...
Better not waste my time with this.
Is there a specific...
Let me...
Are you
Very serious.
I prefer...
Told
you.
I need to put a connected object or any organic item on here to obtain information.
Options.
That doesn't work?
Did you just put his tablet on my tablet?
Yeah.
Did you expect it to reveal the information inside?
Yeah.
Good thinking. But his tablet is locked. The only one who could unlock it is Dr. Hush himself.
Is that so?
That was pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie. Just put his tablet on my tablet. Alright, let's see. Need to put something on that tablet. What else do I have that I could put on there? I don't think there's really anything else.
That thing of yours is...
It's just not in the database. This isn't magical, you know.
All that stuff is old. Previous missions. Put your schlong on it to reveal if you're human or not. Something tells me that ain't gonna work. I missed something in the bathroom. According to that other thing. I have no idea what I could have possibly missed.
Do you wish to watch a...
Not now.
You're lying, but that's fine. Other actions are available. Say or think help to get a list.
Help.
Error. Unable to connect. Reverting to offline mode. One record found. Would you like to play it?
A record? Why not?
I'm in the restroom.
That's Dr. Hush's voice. He must have recorded this by accident. That happens sometimes.
An accident. Replay the last...
I'm in the restroom.
Why are you wasting time on this?
I'm not sure.
That must be the thing I missed in the restroom. That isn't something I can put on the tablet, though. But let's...
Gonna solve it.
Let's resume.
Let's see. Recording of Dr. Hush's voice.
Oh, my... I'm starting to...
Now who's lying?
Got more questions. Let's resume our... Oh, my... I'm starting... Oh, my...
No.
I'm starting to...
Now who's lying?
Shut up. Okay. There's something else that I need to put on. Get that lamp from Dr. Hush's room?
This is the same... I should take it.
Oh. But why? Is this what I'm putting on there?
Will Dr. Hush's lamp reveal some secrets?
This device belongs to Dr. Mink. It is currently out of service.
What?
Accessing the logs, fatal shock at 5:10.
Fatal damage early this morning? Curious.
strange. Is that the... Okay, let's see.
Solve this.
Let's resume our...
Let's see.
According to the records, you opened Dr.
Okay.
Hush's door at 5:10. At the exact moment, Dr. Hush's lamp received a violent shock. Interesting coincidence, don't you think?
Shock?
Did you accidentally drop the lamp or something?
No, never touched it.
I've also noticed something unusual. At 9 o'clock, you routinely checked all 3 rooms. However, at 5:10, you only opened Dr. Hush's door. Why?
Oh, I remember now. I heard a noise.
Is that so? Might this be the sound of a lamp crashing down on the floor?
I guess that's possible. But when I looked inside, everything was normal.
Are you certain?
Yeah, Dr. Hush always keeps his room tidy. If that lamp was lying on the floor, I'd have noticed.
Was Tidy there?
I'm pretty sure he was down, charging.
What about Dr. Hush then? What was he doing?
Let me think. I didn't see him.
You didn't.
Pretty sure of it. He wasn't in the hall either.
So he was already gone from his room.
Yeah, must have been.
Interesting.
He's neither in his room nor the hall at 5:10. Last recorded at 5:04.
I...
Life tracking.
Oh, my...
Doesn't like being reminded he's a squealer. The guard looked away at 4:38 for a minute. 5:10, the guard only checked.
I'm starting to... I... Oh, my...
Leave the guard.
I'm starting... I...
Okay, but those two things don't seem to make sense. They seem to contradict each other. Guard looked away at 4:38 for a minute.
Oh, my...
Eating me as a recorded doctor's voice.
I'm starting...
Choose to combine these two. 5:10, the guard only check. Didn't I already try combining those two?
Something doesn't add
I
up.
swear, I thought I tried combining those two.
At 5:10, you heard a noise and looked for Dr. Hush, who wasn't in his room nor the hall.
Yeah.
Then, the glaring contradiction is, weren't you worried?
What?
Think. You had no idea where Dr. Hush was, and yet you didn't look for him in the other rooms? Why?
You're right. I only started to worry about him disappearing at 9. But I can't remember the reason I wasn't alerted earlier.
Well, I have my theory.
You do?
Yeah, this is the reason you weren't worried at that time.
Uh-oh. Oh, things are getting intense. Um. Hmm.
You weren't worried because of this.
What? That doesn't make any sense.
You sure? Oops. You weren't worried.
What? That doesn't
You sure? Oops.
Hmm.
You weren't worried.
What? That doesn't
You sure? Oops. You weren't worried.
What? That doesn't
Oops. I made a strange discovery in the restroom. At 5:11, the meaty me played a pre-recorded sample sounding like Dr. Hush.
What did it say?
I'm in the restroom. Ring any bells?
Yeah, sure it does. You're right. When I started calling for Dr. Hush, I heard him say that. The voice came from the restroom, so...
You assume Dr. Hush was in there.
So, he wasn't?
This would be the logical conclusion, which then means...
The old man was kaput before that time.
Let's not jump to conclusions and assume he couldn't be in the restroom either.
Oh, that was quite a messed up day. So, are we done?
Depends. Hiding anything else?
Nope, all good. Still can't believe it. Why did this have to happen during my watch?
I've learned not to blame fate. Otherwise, I do it constantly. Just let me know if anything else comes to mind.
Sure thing.
Okay.
Got more questions?
So,
Depends.
nope. Still can't believe...
I've learned not. Just let me know.
Sure thing. Again! Gonna solve it. Check the door monitoring. This should help your investigation.
About Dr. Hush. What?
Don't know. That should tell...
Got it. Are you certain there's no escape route?
Yeah. The labs are not... The only access is the main entrance. Never has been any...
Never.
Take a gamble. Shame.
Better not insist. Is he high? Stay put.
I don't have all day.
What would you do in my place?
Turn everything inside out. We need as many clues as we can.
I need to understand something.
You're not the only one.
Um.
Are you done investigating?
Can't shake the feeling I may have missed some clues. I probably shouldn't make an announcement yet.
Be patient.
Oh, too.
I'll look around for clues.
You better.
Still dead. What can you tell me about this?
Dirty! Let me clean!
Focus. I need useful info.
Cleaning, always useful.
Please, unlock the tablet for me.
Cannot. Only that Daddy can.
We're trying to solve Komida's case. I need a recap. These customers are relentless. We are trying to find the right way to...
Tidy has tracked. Tidy has.
Okay.
Okay,
dead.
We're trying to figure out whether it was who's really behind the guy being murdered. We kind of figured out how he got murdered at this point. It's just kind of a question of who, like, why did he get murdered?
Nope. I've seen everything that...
Are you certain?
Yes. I almost got stuck in there forever with no food.
Don't be silly. I would have sent some ant burgers your way.
I found one of the ads. First of all.
Oh,
There's still 2 more in this room. Somewhere. Not that. Not that. I'm always trying to look for any triangles, and it's hard because they're everywhere in this game. Rob under the dead body. I wouldn't be surprised. I keep wanting to think there's one on here somewhere. Because that has happened before as well. Where it's like inside a computer screen. I was joking. Well, the thing is, you might be joking, but it's still a possibility. Alright. Wait. What? Yes. What? What's going on? Hovered over something? Where was it? Was it in this room or in the previous room? I hovered over something and it said add. Well, shit. Was it in the bathroom or was it in the previous room? In the previous room, okay. Aha! Ha 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 ha!
Hey, that's a collectible ad.
I still can't see it, but sure. I got it. Okay. Let's use some more hints. Take the lamp near the body. Wait, I can take that? You'll let me take it?
Anything you can tell me about it's supposed to be?
That's a connected object, of course.
Better take it.
Oh, well, I guess I can take that now. Let's try putting that one on here and seeing what it tells me.
Let's see what the supposed murder weapon has to say.
Supports the following features: alarm, speaker output, light, tri-web browsing, and shock
All
detection.
necessary stuff for a lamp, for sure.
Belongs to Dr. Hush.
Maybe they exchanged them by accident?
Here are the logs. There. Major shock at 11:02.
Let me check. You're right. That's the only relevant information on there. So, is this the murder weapon after all?
We shall find out.
Okay.
So, Detective... My...
Well, good news. You can take Dr. Hush's. He doesn't need his anymore. Just a moment.
I'm not the...
Can anyone modify the information there?
Of course not. It's read-only. 100% automatized.
Good to know. Got more questions?
That must have hurt.
Obviously.
You fixed?
Of course not. That's the other lamp. I wouldn't mess with evidence.
Then stop touching them with Dr. Hush, you...
Please unlock it.
Like I could.
Don't need a map.
Come on!
What do you think I'm...
Don't know.
Let's see.
Still dead. What can you tell me about this lamp?
Dirty!
Focus.
Cleaning!
Okay, so you just say the same thing.
Please, unlock the...
Cannot!
Tidy?
Yup!
Good boy.
Maybe if I use the tablet on his dead hands.
Hey, it works.
Haha!
What?
Dr. Hush's tablet. It unlocked.
I'm surprised. I thought this wouldn't happen, considering...
Well, you thought wrong. Let's see what this baby has to offer.
Why does he look so sad in his picture? I mean, I know he's dead, but he didn't know he was gonna die at the time.
Looks like he transferred some data.
Let me see. You're right. That's an external file transfer of his current project. AI update 302.305.zyl.
Is that unusual?
Of course not. We regularly transfer files to our managers. Although, the receipt address is obscured.
No bitches. It does look a lot like the no bitches face.
What does this mean?
I can't really know who received the file, but... considering the metadata, this must be someone high-ranked. Wait, I just noticed. That
He
file
looks lonely.
died yesterday, but it was created in 3029?
6 years ago?
Well, that makes no sense. There must be a bug in the OS.
Do you think this might be linked to our case, Mr. Brock?
A transfer at 445. That must definitely be important.
What to do now? Hold on, what time period are they in? They're in the year 3000 something.
I need to understand
You're not the...
about Dr.
Again, it's tough summing up someone.
I'll look around for clues.
You better...
Still dead. Please unlock the
Cannot.
Please unlock the tap.
Cannot.
Okay.
Dead.
3,000 and some bullshit.
Gonna solve this.
About Dr. Hush.
Dunno. That should tell you.
Got it. Stay put.
I don't have all.
Can I use it on him again and get more information?
So, a weird data transfer at 4:45. And that's all? I thought there'd be much more info on there.
We don't keep a lot of information locally. Once we transfer our files, most data is saved remotely, and local information is removed.
Great. Until the outside cannot be reached.
Okay, apparently not. Trap on the floor of the restroom. What? Go back in there.
That paper didn't get totally destroyed. Hey, I recognize it. That's the wrapping for McFlea's flagship ant burger with extra tomato sauce. My favorites. That paper did. Hey, that's the wrapping with extra.
Okay. Huh.
So,
Just a moment.
I'm not the
Dead.
Still dead. Tidy?
Yep.
Good boy.
We didn't get it as an item, did we? No.
Got more questions.
Come on.
What do you think I'm...
Dunno.
Try the tablet. That's a good point. Let's see if it says anything else about ant burgers now.
Is there
Let me think.
Are you?
Very...
I prefer.
you...
It
Elder.
told you.
Yeah, no.
Some...
Hey, that's
Better not waste my time. I need to put a connected object or any...
Doesn't... It doesn't actually show up in my inventory as an item, so I can't actually check it on there.
So, I thought...
we don't once we
Great. I can't... Nice hand.
Okay. I think I might have to call it for today. It is getting pretty late anyway. But thank you everyone for coming and joining me. I will see you all later. Bye bye for now. Bye everybody.